Hello, it's Leah Weston here for our Monday Moments, number 17. Wow. I started these in February. I'd done some LinkedIn training with my friend Gail Warmus, and she shared some tips. One of them was creating original content. So I did that in February. And today we're talking about topics in May that start with the letter G. It's about gradual goals and Guinness Book of World Records winning granny squares. uh, okay, so this is the 17th of these little extemporaneous talks that I've done. I made a YouTube channel. So if anyone would like to subscribe, I'll put the link in the comments. I put all these little recordings up there. I picked the letter M because of this masterclass in February. So it was the masterclass motivation, mindfulness, and meaning. That was February. March was time. Talked about teams, really great study from Microsoft about effective teams. Tragedies, trials, and tribulations. Taking was another one. And then in April, I moved to the letter R, talked about relationships, resilience, that's a good one, renewables, and then regret or redesign. And here in May, I randomly picked the letter G, and let's see, it was about genius and brains, about the importance of erasing and overcoming the stigma of mental illness and mental health related issues. And then after that was grit, where we had Eric Weimeyer speak at our national sales meeting, and he's gritty. To be blind and summit the highest peaks in the world and travel the Colorado River rapids. So then I talked about good days last week and gathering together. Today it's gradual goals and Guinness World Book of Records winning granny squares. Ooh, that's a lot. I will post a great TED Talk from a man named Stephen Dunier. I had not been aware of this. I was just looking for something important, something worthwhile to share, because the purpose of these talks are connection, information, and inspiration. That's my intention, is to help share as we start our work week, new week, on those things. If you have feedback or comments, I'd love to hear them. So the point of Stephen's talk is that goals can be gradual. It's amazing to hear that he was a mediocre student, and when he broke things down into small bits, even 5 or 10 minutes of concentration, that changed everything for him. And he has a successful career and is a speaker, and just really fascinating that sometimes with goals, they can get too big. That's been my experience, that it seems that it's eating an elephant and can't even take a bite. What I've done, many years ago, I had a class for, it was called See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. It was in high school class, 1983. I remember about goals, that they should be big, daily, specific, and long range. The big and the long range are important. The daily and the specific, I think, are even more so. And so to do small actions daily. One of my goals is sharing to help clients with our new AV as a service at AVI Systems. This is really neat because we can quickly and very low cost, with a subscription with no contract, help companies set up conference rooms for Teams or Zoom other types of meetings, so they can be able to communicate, because we're at a place now where things are opening up and there's opportunity. That's one of my goals. Another one of them was to do something with these videos, so I put them on YouTube on Saturday. I hope everyone enjoys the TED Talk. It's fascinating because this Stephen, he taught himself German in little bite-sized bits, and he did all these crazy things like being a race car driver and doing a half marathon and a lot of time in nature. That's what he did to lose weight and be healthy. His wife recommended that he try knitting, probably because he does a lot of little dangerous things, or things that are heavy duty. So he did. He started knitting. He did yarn bombing, and then decided he didn't like knitting. He liked crocheting, and he found that there was no world record for granny squares. So he made one. Thanks for joining me for this Monday Moments number 17. I'm wishing everyone a great week ahead.